But with so much chaos and trouble in the world, it can be really easy to forget that there's actually a lot for us to be thankful for, especially when it comes to our friends and family. Well, recently, Ambassador Mike Huckabee posted something on social media that really stood out to us. It was something about a story of him and his wife going through a challenge 50 years ago when they were newly married. The ambassador was still in college when his young wife got a terrifying diagnosis that threw their whole lives into chaos and doubt. Elizabeth Vargas just had the chance to talk with them. Here's their conversation.
Ambassador, it's great to talk to you. Happy Thanksgiving. I want to talk to you about a post, a pretty extraordinary post you made on social media in the spirit of gratitude of the season. And it's a story about your wife, Janet, when the two of you were first married and thinking you had this entire life ahead of you. And your wife gets a very frightening call from the doctor. What happened?
She was diagnosed with a tumor in her spinal canal. It was deemed to be terminal. The initial prognosis was that it probably was inoperable, and all they would do is to try to make her comfortable. Now, Elizabeth, we'd been married less than a year. We were a couple of kids. We were barely 20 years old. And for the two of us, this was devastating news. We thought our world, our lives were essentially over. And we went through the process that many people have to go through, the diagnosis of cancer, the prognosis that the news is not good and it may not end well. But we didn't lose our faith. We did question it. You do that when something like this happens. But through that experience, I will just say, God didn't bring us through a sudden and instantaneous miracle. It took months. Surgery was done. We were told she would probably be paraplegic if she could live through the surgery. I remember waiting hours and finally seeing her toes move and having hope that she would be able to walk. She learned to walk again. She had weeks of radiation therapy, which in 1975 was pretty primitive. Yeah. We were told we would never have children. We had our firstborn. We lost one child, then had a second son. And then we had a third, our daughter, who happens to now hold a job I once held, governor of Arkansas. Those three children are miracles to us because we were told we'd never have children. And I just think as I looked back over that 50-year period, it was 50 years ago, September the 29th, we just recognized that you need to live every day as if it could be your last, but be grateful for the moments that you have. God has been good to us. And on Thanksgiving, I can't think of any better way for us as a couple who's now been married over 51 years, just to say, you know, there were a lot of things said. We wouldn't make it. We wouldn't have children. Now, 3 children and 7 grandchildren later, we're celebrating Thanksgiving with an extraordinary sense of just how good it is to be American, how good it is to be in the arms of a loving God who doesn't always take us out of our challenges, but he gives us the power and grace to get through them. And that's what we can be grateful for.
I can't imagine that you weren't terrified when you got that call. Absolutely terrified that you were going to lose your wife, everything.
I was terrified. I was terrified, and I did go through a period, Elizabeth, of anger. You know, I was mad at God for a while. God, why us? We're trying to do what's right. And I think that's a normal thing. One of the lessons learned from all of that was that God is big enough that we can tell him what we're really thinking, because the truth is he knows what it is anyway. He's omniscient. So for us to pretend, oh, I'm not going to tell God that I'm upset with him, go ahead, he knows it. And it's a way for us to be honest with him and to wait for that still small voice. It doesn't always come with the message that we want. It doesn't always come with the message at the time we want it. But we do learn that he never leaves us, he never forsakes us, and that he is God. And as the song says, sung in many churches around the world today, God is good all the time. All the time, God is good.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.